10%, which seems to be the best you can negotiate as another country with the U.S. today. But leaving that to the side, the U.S. is also promising to delay export restrictions to some Chinese firms for up to a year. So, from my perspective, the agreements are marginal. Maybe you could say Xi Jinping came out with a stronger hand, particularly on the rare earth standpoint. But we're basically back to where the U.S. and China were on trade policy in March or April of this year.
So even if China does everything that was agreed to in this initial deal, we're not really much better off.
No, and two of these three things, China is going to do something on fentanyl and China commitment to buying soybeans. Again, China's been committing to do something on fentanyl since at least 2017. There's really no evidence of that. Two, the commitment to buy soybeans. They had been buying soybeans from the U.S. until April. The U.S. soybeans are of a better, higher quality, which we covered in our soybean episode, so they'd much rather have them as is. And then, to boot, we don't know what's going to go on necessarily with the reduction in tariffs.
Well, it's great that some soybeans are finally being sold. We hope that's a help to some farmers out in the Midwest who've been struggling because of these deals. But it doesn't look like it's a very good deal. Not that many soybeans have been sold, right? The Onion was joking it's around 11.
Yeah, I don't know how many it is. It's supposed to be like 12 million metric tons this year and then 25 million over each of the next 3 years. Again, the Chinese making commitments to buy X number of things or that, and they haven't lived up to it. That's been my problem all along.
Well, I just think it's crazy that we've gone from the deal sounds great and then in practice it's terrible because China just breaks it to now the deals sound middling and we think that China's going to break them even more. I mean, 12 million metric tons of soybeans, that's less than half of what we sold last year. 25 million spread over 3 years would be, so we're basically going down.
Between a third and a half. Yeah, sure.
So the headlines aren't even worth getting excited about anymore.
No, I don't even think this is a deal. I don't think this is a deal. It's a retrenchment back to the lines from, March and April.